Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Today I'm looking at Mako Mermaids Season 2, Episode 9, Stowaway. And my apologies about this episode coming out as late, but here we are. And I think this episode is fantastic. So, Ondina talks to the Mermaid Council about giving her and Mimi a second chance to try and fix everything. But a small mermaid, pretty much a fan of Ondina's, Neppy, played by Angori Rice. I just want to share this fun fact. And I have to say, Neppy, played by Angori Rice, gives a fantastic performance in this episode. Neppy acts like your typical fan to an idol, wanting to know more about the human world. And Neppy is a really good kid character. I mean, her scenes with Ondina is fantastic. Angori Rice and Isabel Durant have great scenes together, and they play off realistically off each other. Neppy just being average little kid, and she wants to do the right thing, so she, to an unknowing advantage, accidentally goes after the wrong merman. She was meant to go after Zach, not Eric. But in a pretty comedic scene, Eric explains to Carly that he's in love with the sea, but when they get stranded, he backs out, scared of the water. And props to Carly. She gets probably the most funniest reactions ever. And when he extends her hand as a help, she's like, "You gotta be kidding me." That is the funniest reaction ever. And props to Evie, being the smart cookie you are, even though it was risky, using her powers. Back in episode 6, she was learning the levitation technique to levitate the boat back to shore. That is great continuity, and I freaking love the character growth right there. So back to Neppy. She finds out the truth, and in a pretty well done acting moment from Angori Rice, she pretty much just loses her faith in Ondina and runs away. So fantastic acting, and I want to share this fun fact before I move on. Angori Rice, young Neppy's actor, and I cannot believe I didn't know about this. She played Cady Heron in the Mean Girls remake. I am not even kidding. I had to look this up, and I was legit shocked. And she's an Australian, so, well, she's not Lindsay Lohan great as Cady Heron. It was a pretty fun fact that I had connected that pretty unnecessary remake compared to Mako Mermaids. So I just want to share that fun fact with you because I didn't know that when I was doing research for this episode. So I just want to share that fun fact. It blew my mind. So, Mermaid to Cady Heron. It's an interesting resume for this actor. And I do like the back and forth between Neppy and Ondina. Ondina telling Neppy she's only a child, she doesn't know what she's doing. But Neppy telling Ondina that she lied to the Mermaid Council, and they both play it off realistically. And when Mimi and Serena find out about Neppy, their reactions are hilarious. I mean, Mimi is like, "Oh, so you're the leader now." And Serena is like, "Oh, so we're the help." That is legit funny. And them telling Ondine that she has to babysit Neppy while they go back to learning magic, I totally get. But when Neppy runs away, I like that Ondina regrets her actions straight away. That is character growth and learning to be mature. This is honestly one of Ondina's best moments. And we still got half of the season and season 3 ahead of us, so this is great. But what really sells this episode fantastic, her hesitantly going to Zach and Evie for help, and concerned they're not going to. But Zach telling her, "We're gonna help." That is legit fantastic, and also great character growth. Them trusting one another to help Ondina with the problem. Honestly, that's freaking great. It shows that there's no bad blood between them, and they're willing to help each other out no matter what. That is sweet. And I like that Neppy thanks Zack for saving her by giving him a chance. And the ending scene is pretty damn sweet. Ondina and Neppy apologizing to each other, which is a sweet scene. Absolutely great acting from Angori Rice and Isabella Durant. And a sweet moment at the end with Ondina giving Neppy a little token at the end and her wearing it. It's a pretty sweet scene. So yeah, as you can tell, this episode is fantastic. The setup was great, Angori vs. Neppy is great. Ondina has her best moment here. Again, we've got the rest of the series to test that theory, but this is fantastic. Mimi, Serena, and Carly giving the funniest bits in the episode, and Evie and Zack just being absolute angels. And yeah, Rita gets her moment in there too, which, it's Rita, what do you expect? And that's the end of the video, folks. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, like and comment, subscribe, but I hope to get more videos like this. Speaking of which, tomorrow, I'll be looking at Mako Mermaids Season 2, Episode 10, Keeping the Secret. I'll keep an eye out for that video. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.